So first of all, I just want to say thank you for coming all the way from Boston. How are you finding Cyprus so far?
Oh, great. It's been amazing. You know, very incredible place. We've never been here before.
Thank you so much for being here. So, okay, I just want to start with your background is in animation, correct?
Yeah, I was doing cartoons and animation, and I started doing video, and my movie's been progressing ever since.
Have you found the transition from trying to incorporate actual films with just animation?
Well, I was doing animation. I was doing wild, crazy things, and I started doing video, and I felt a little depressed at first that I wasn't able to get people to do amazing things. So I started pushing people in my movies to be cartoon characters, kind of, sort of to really push them to do outrageous things. So that's what's kind of been happening.
Yeah, it was kind of a mixed media, incorporating live performance with everything. It was very vivid. It was very alive, I would say. There's a lot of elements. So to those people who wouldn't quite understand the whole surrealist thing, what would you say? How would you tell them to enjoy something like that if they were saying, I don't understand? What's the message?
Well, you should just enjoy the whole flow and visual and the music and everything else. It was based on a surrealist art show I saw in New York City many years ago. Different Salvador Dali and Picasso and different painters, and I did poem impressions of the paintings, and I just sort of evolved from that to kind of like cracked it open, and all of a sudden I started doing like slapstick comedy and animation. It started taking them on a life of its own, I think.
So how long is the poem? You cut the poem up. How long is the actual poem as a whole?
A few minutes. I can't remember.
A few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. What about all the elements from all the different countries you showed during the film?
I've been to Paris a few times. I've done some video over there, and a lot of stuff in America, different places.
Does anyone else want to add something?
Well, we're cartoon characters.
You're cartoon characters.
Whatever you have to hear from us should be taken with a grain of salt. But we are friends of Mick, and we actually are part of a coffee house group that has been around for a couple of decades, and we were part of the transition from, we all do surrealist poems, we're performance poets, and I think that when I saw him going visual, the other thing that's interesting for me is to see his animation come together with the actual people actors. I think there'll be a lot more of those in his films, and also, well, so many films are just filled with meaning.
Yeah.
This is not a good idea. Not a good idea. Did you? Hopefully, you relaxed a few for these nights.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's a surrealism always cuts out the storyline.
Yes. And what are your plans for the future?
I'm working on a movie called Monkey Do, Monkey Don't, about a guy in Boston who accidentally turns into a gorilla, and he's on the run.
Great.
And that one will be a lot of fun. It's been evolving over the last year with different cuts, different scenes, and then the real magic occurs in the edit room.
Yeah.
So, and Mika's great at that.
Okay, well, congratulations, and thank you so much for submitting and for coming all the way out here to watch your film with us.
Thanks for having us
Thank
in Cyprus.
you.
Thank you
It's
for
been a
having us.
pleasure.
Yeah.
We're thrilled to be here.
Great, fantastic.